Hello.
Hi.
We are here with Natalia Ball, a Global Chief Growth Officer for Mars Pet Nutrition. Welcome, Natalia.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Could you tell me a little bit about what it's like to be the Global Chief Growth Officer? Just in a nutshell, what's your role all about?
Yeah, I lead everything growth for Mars Pet Nutrition. That means brand building, innovation, connected commerce, data-driven marketing, insights.
Okay.
So basically everything that builds growth for our brands.
Oh, fantastic. Since we're talking about pet nutrition, you have a pet, I assume?
I do have a pet. I have a beautiful golden doodle. Her name is Bella. She's 2 years old. How about you?
I have a 2-year-old also. He is an English cream retriever named Rio, and he's full of energy.
You know what the next question is going to be?
What do I feed him?
Yes.
Rio eats Eins.
Oh, that's a wonderful choice.
Yes.
Very well done.
And I think I need to give him more because he's always hungry. So welcome to Cannes. Hope you're having a great Cannes. The hot topic, I guess, for your brand is Pedigree is up for a Titanium Award this week. So tell us about the campaign. It is called Caramello.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about it.
We are incredibly proud of this work being shortlisted for Titanium. And this campaign, Caramello, is about adoption, which is a topic that Pedigree has been talking about for 20 years consistently. But what is beautiful about this campaign is that we went ultra local in Brazil.
Okay.
And we understood that caramellos are part of the Brazilian culture. They are mutts in Brazil, and they are the most common stray dogs, and they are put in memes. Brazilians do adore their caramellos because they feel like it's a national patrimony.
Okay.
But the thing is, we discovered that they are 90% less likely to get adopted than breed dogs.
Okay.
So even though they are beloved in the culture, nobody is adopting them.
Okay.
So we felt that Pedigree needed to step in and do something about it.
Right.
And what we did was, in order to start the conversation about how unjust it was that
Right.
caramellos were not getting the same treatment as breed dogs,
Right.
we partnered with one of Brazil's largest influencers, Tata, and she has 70 million followers.
Okay.
And she has a caramello, so she asked her dog to participate in one of the dog shows, and the dog shows people said, no, we don't accept mutts in these ones. So she posted on Instagram, and this caused so much outrage. The whole of Brazil went nuts. How come caramellos are the best? They need to be accepted in dog shows. So after the conversation got huge and picked up by the news, we stepped in with, don't worry, Tata, Pedigree's got you. We are going to give a breed to all caramellos. And the campaign was about giving caramellos everything breed dogs have.
Okay.
A kennel club, DNA testing,
Okay.
a dog show. And so we did all of these things and gained enormous support,
Yeah.
as well as earned coverage, of course. And as a result, the business also grew significantly.
That's fantastic. You're tapping into what people love, the animal and the breed that they love, which is a mixed breed, a mutt, but you're pulling on the heartstrings of the animal they have in their house, and as a result, you're growing the brand, and it sounds like the business outcomes as well.
It is amazing. The other thing is that we increased caramello adoptions by more than 200%.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That must make you feel great.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on making the success so far, and good luck at the end of the week with the
Fingers
award.
crossed.
You'll do great. So speaking a bit more about culture and creativity, we're here in Cannes, and Cannes is all about creativity across all brands. At Mars Pet Nutrition, how do you instill creativity in some brands that sometimes are viewed as practical or functional, being food for animals?
Yeah, we are big on creativity at Mars, and particularly in pet nutrition, we have been working very hard on raising the bar of creativity in everything that we do. Our category is actually quite emotional. Pet parents have a very strong attachment to their pets. So this gives us license to go beyond the functionality of the product into a more emotional space. And the way that we really create breakthrough ideas is by truly understanding the pet parents, driving pet parent centricity in everything that we do. And this leads us to insights that are truly breakthrough
Right.
and allow us to create ideas that nobody has built before.
Right.
So one example of this would be in North America, 60% of the dogs are overweight.
Yeah.
And most pet parents don't even know it.
Yeah.
And so IAMS, which is the brand that you actually feed your dog, has realized that this was a problem and we needed to generate awareness of weight management in dogs. So the way IAMS did this and the idea that came out of this insight was to partner with a dog that was overweight and put that dog in a weight loss journey through the right product, the right exercise, and the right regime.
Right.
And the dog actually did lose the weight, but what really brought attention to it was the fact that we created a massive overweight balloon, and at Thanksgiving parade, which is the biggest day of indulgence, this balloon on its way to the parade got stuck. And people, when they saw this massive balloon, were wondering, like, why is this dog stuck? What's happening?
Yeah.
And there was a QR code that would lead them to the IAMS Weight Hub, where the conversation was all about tools for losing weight and ideas, etc. And this also got massive conversation. And so this really starts with a great pet parent understanding and the great insight, and that leads to outstanding creativity.
I feel like these ideas transcend a campaign because it's not a video creative. It can be, but it's beyond that. It's a parade. It's an idea around health for the pet. And then the balloon idea, it's fantastically creative in and of itself. So I love that idea and focused on health and getting animals to be healthier, perhaps live longer as a result. I love that idea. That's great.
You know what is important? More and more, one of the things that we're trying to do is create more brand experiences where, you know, people can participate in the experience and be part of the conversation versus ads where it's a one-way communication. So that's why some of these examples I have shared today are more in the experiences side than in the ads side.
It makes sense because the animals are part of our lives. It's part of we experience them every day.
Yeah.
And so having an experiential feeling around it makes sense for pet owners and lovers. So maybe staying on that theme of kind of purpose-driven advertising. Mars has been a purpose-driven brand for many years, and certainly the brands within the Mars family. Maybe tell us a bit more about the purpose-driven mission and across any of the pet nutrition brands. The one you gave was a great example, but maybe they're legacy brands, but they're driving purpose into the future. Maybe touch on that.
Yeah, sure. Mars is a very purposeful company overall. We want to create today the future we want to see tomorrow. And one of the core 5 principles of the company is called mutuality. And it has been ingrained in the company since the very, very beginning. Mutuality for our associates, for our customers, for our partners, for the people that we serve. And so purpose is really at the core of everything that we do. And every one of our brands, in the definition of the equity that brand wants to communicate and stand for, has its brand why, the reason for the brand to exist. And that is very purposeful and purpose-driven. So for example, in Pedigree, the premise is we believe dogs bring out in us. Pedigree exists to bring out the best in dogs. But in order to do that, you have to have dogs in homes. And that's why adoption became so core to the Pedigree equity. But we believe that in that purpose-driven communication, as long as it's very linked to the category and the equity of the brand and the message the brand wants to portray, we actually can build great creativity as a result because we have that angle.
That's amazing. And again, you're dealing with a product that is fed to living mammals and then the humans that are purchasing it. So that purpose-driven life cycle just continues, kind of builds on itself, I would imagine.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love that. Let me ask you a question about leadership and culture. Leading growth for a company at this scale globally is no small task. How do you keep your teams energized on the purpose, on the culture, on the mission of your brands?
It starts with creating a clear vision, and then being consistently delivering the message of that vision. Repetition is the mother of all learning, like they say. And so when you have the opportunity to have town halls, market visits, you consistently bring people along on the journey of what that vision looks like. And for us, in my role, I have a lot of focus on capability building.
Right.
Meaning giving our people the tools they need to do their jobs best, not just saying, let's all do this, but actually give them the tool to do it. And that's the way they're able to actually deliver against that vision. One of the capabilities, as I said earlier, that we're really focusing on is creative effectiveness.
Right.
And so when we say we want to elevate the floor and the ceiling of our creativity, what we're saying as well is, how do we inspire people to see the best creativity in the world so that they know what best looks like and they don't expect anything less? So we do a lot of creative immersion sessions, creative learning sessions, copy launches and things like that. Then how do we teach them to evaluate creativity? So when agency comes to them and presents work, they need to be confident in evaluating what's good, what's great, and what's not good at all, and have the courage to go after bold ideas. So we do a lot of training in that area. And as well, we are doing global creative councils where we bring our best chief creative officers around the world to present our biggest, better ideas.
Right.
And then we bring all of the senior leaders in marketing to the same room so that we have the courage to buy them and go for it, because you can get them signed up in one single meeting. So those are some of the things that we're doing in order to really elevate that and then bring people along that journey.
That's amazing. And getting everyone together in one room, seeing the idea, discussing the idea, and then buying into the idea, and then executing is efficient.
Yes.
And it's effective. It sounds like for you.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you a follow-up question on that, because I feel like Can blends creativity with technology, and it sounds like you're doing a lot of that with your own teams and leveraging learnings and technology and measurement. So are there things that you're looking forward to at Can to learn more about how to leverage some more technology? If it's AI, fine. If it's not, that's okay. To understand measurement and human creativity coupled together.
Yeah, we definitely are using the best of technology to complement the human side that the creativity brings. And like you said, whether that's AI or whether that's partnering with, Meta, Google, NVIDIA, all of our partners, Writer, that we do a lot of work with them.
Sure.
We see this as the co-pilot to creativity, but also as a way to make our processes and our decision making faster and more data driven.
Yeah.
AI and technology can also help creativity on its own.
Sure.
And an example I want to give you about that is a campaign we ran in the US actually on Temptations, which is called Treat Me Like a Dog.
Okay.
This campaign was based on the insight that dogs get treated 32% more than cats.
Oh.
And we felt that's not fair.
Right.
And so we created a campaign where cats are protesting about this fact, and they are dressing up as dogs, and they're saying, treat me like a dog.
And cats are the perfect animal to do that, right?
And they are demanding to close the treat gap.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And the thing was, when we were presented with this idea, we were like, this is brilliant. But then when we went to talk to regulatory, they told us, you cannot put cats in dogs' dresses because it's not safe, it's not good for cats.
Okay.
And we're like, how do we do this? And actually what we did, we used AI.
Yeah.
We created these cats in dog costumes on AI. It was brilliantly well executed.
Yes.
We actually make it very obvious to consumers because we say these cats are AI, but the treat gap is real.
Yes.
And it landed really, really well.
I can see how that lands well, because you're getting the idea across without any mistreatment of the animal, but also you're trying to get the gap closed.
Absolutely. And we were able to keep the integrity of the idea by doing so, which is one of the biggest challenges when you go through the execution process.
That's great. Any final words as you go into your last couple days at Cannes and enjoying the sun, but also trying to soak in some insights?
Well, I'm here to really get inspired behind what's best in the industry, but I'm also really looking forward to that titanium, which is going to get announced in a couple of days.
I'm rooting for you. Best of luck. Thank you for your time today. Enjoy the rest of your Cannes.
Thank you so much, Mark.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Nice to meet you.